Hey guys, Nick here with a game that a lot of people know. It's called Pirates and Vikings. Pretty fun game. It's free on Steam, and it's basically what it is. Pirates, Knights, and Vikings fighting for an objective, usually. This time, there's a couple game modes. There's Arena, which is basically your team deathmatch. You have a game mode called Booty, where you have to steal a chest from the Vikings base, or not the Vikings, the Knights base, and bring it to your own and count down the timer. You have this mode, which is called Holy Grail, which is you have to kill the amount of enemies up in the top right corner as your team controls the Holy Grail. I guess I'll explain the classes. Since I'm playing Knight, I'll explain Knight. Knights have the Heavy Knight, which has a two-handed sword and then a sword and shield. They're pretty powerful. I don't play as much when I'm playing Knights. I play Archer a lot. And then the other class on the Knights thing is the Archer. You have the bow, the crossbow, and the little dagger. The bow is as basic as ever. You have your arrows, and it's really powerful. Not much more to it, honestly. You have your crossbow, which, as you can see, you can fire it, but then it takes a long time to reload. And then you have the dagger, which it's rare you use it, unless you're out of it. I guess I'll go to the pirates next. The pirates, you have the Swabby and the captain. The Swabby is the little pirate with the powder keg on his back. The captain's the one with the hat that looks like he controls the boat. It's not that hard. The Swabby has a sword, a pistol, and then it has the powder keg. The powder keg is very powerful if you can put it. The pistol has 6 shots and doesn't have any extra. But if you can control it right, the pistol is one of your most powerful weapons. And then the sword is the basic sword. You can charge up your attack and hit pretty hard. And the captain has a cutlass, a sword basically. He has like a shotgun blunderbuss kind of thing that shoots one big weapon. It's kind of like the archer's crossbow. And then he has a parrot, which you can send out. It does little damage. It's more of a nuisance than anything. But it is possible to kill people with it. And then the Vikings, you have the Berserker, which has a two-handed sword. And then as a second weapon, it has two one-handed weapons, which hit extremely fast. And then you have the Huskar. You have the Huskar, which has, I think, a spear. It has a spear, a throwing spear, and then a sword and shield. And then you have the... I don't quite remember what the last one is. I'll probably add it in the annotation. But, the Huskar has a spear, throwing spear, and the, sword and shield. The spear is really powerful. It knocks you back when you hit it with a fully charged, and you get very low spears. The class, I can't remember his name. It has a stupid parrot. He said you can also kill the parrot. The one has it has an axe and a shield, throwing axes, and then a two-handed axe. much like the Huskarl, but it's just using more axe related. Those are basically the classes. Nothing big about them, but I guess I'll go over the mechanics now. Or not the mechanics, but more or less the health and system. As you can see, there's the health bar on the far left, and then next to it, the gray bar is your armor. And then above that, where the empty bar is, that's your special bar. As you kill and hurt people and all that, every class has a special. Archer special, you shoot 3 explosive arrows. The Heavy Knight's weapon special is you spin around with your greatsword out and hit pretty hard. The Berserkers is you go crazy and hit really fast. The Huskarls is you charge with the axe, or you charge with your polearm, and the other one, I don't remember what the other special is. I very rarely play Vikings. And then for the pirates, the Swabbies is you lunge at them with your sword and knock them back. And for the captains, you shoot an explosive cannonball, which does a lot of damage and knocks you back. Right now we're playing, we're playing Holy Grail on Fort. I'm playing the Vikings as an archer. Right now the Vikings have control of the Grail. I'm 4 and 5, but kills and deaths don't actually mean anything in this game. You can just look this game up on Steam if you have Steam. It's just Pirates, Knights, and Vikings. It's in the search bar. That's how I found it. It's actually a fun game. You do need TF2 to play it since it is a source game. You can't just download it and play it. You need to have like TF2 or Half-Life 2 or Left 4 Dead, I think, works for it too. So, you can play you can play a lot of the games I play if you have TF2, which is mainly what I'll be making my commentary for. Right now, the Vikings need 3 to win, and so do we, and oh yeah, I top back. But, kept running on 3 minutes here, guys, so only probably going to finish this round and then stop it. The server's disconnected. So, since the server's disconnecting, I'll probably just end it here, and this is Nick, signing off.